Hello everyone, Jennilee here with a little anatomical insight into your shoulder girdle. Your shoulder girdle comprises of your clavicle bone, your scapula bone, and your humerus. It's a 3-bone joint, shallow socket, okay, a lot of space, room for a lot of injury, possibly, with all our weight-bearing and load-bearing poses that we do. So what we want to make sure is we always integrate the upper arm bone into the socket when we do poses like Chaturanga or some of our arm balances such as crow or flying splits. We want to make sure we integrate the upper arm bone into the socket. We want to make sure the shoulder blade is down on the back with your lower trapezius, broadening across the collarbones. Shoulder blade, even though it comes down, we want it to go wide across to the outer ribs with your serratus anterior. And the upper arm bone, we turn it in the socket, externally rotating with our infraspinatus. And then we keep the arm by our side with our latissimus dorsi. That makes sure you take care of what's going on in the shoulder girdle, not hanging out on your joints out wide, hanging out on the ligament here or the ligament here, but really taking everything close to center and holding yourself with your core strength. Also in our arm balances, we don't want to hang out on the elbow joint. This is a hinge joint here, and we want to make sure we do not hang out on the tendon of the elbow, okay, of the tricep, the ligament in the elbow or the tricep tendon. So you don't want to make sure you're hanging with a deep angle. We're going to make sure we find in these poses a nice L shape, okay, right angle, maybe 90 degrees in your weight-bearing, load-bearing arm balancing poses. Thank you so much for joining me today for this anatomical insight into the shoulder girdle.